I built my aesthetic physique and I improved my sleep a lot. And in this video, I'm going to tell you how, if you sleep well as a teenager, you will build your dream body faster than ever. Link in the description is my full course on building your dream body as a teenager, in which I literally give you everything that you need to build your dream physique, like the workout routine, the meal plan, what to eat, like everything. You will make the fastest progress in your life if you follow this. So let's get into it. The first thing is that there's a lot of bullshit online when it comes to sleep. Like a lot of motherfuckers will gonna tell you like, yeah, sleep is for losers. Yeah, sleep is not important, don't even sleep, just work hard, bro. Like a lot of guys are gonna tell you this like, yeah, sleeping does not guarantee achieving your goals and all this bullshit. And I'm here to tell you that this advice is a fucking trashy advice for you. You're a teenager, you want to grow a nice physique. You want to build the type of physique that girls like, that guys respect. You're not here for this like hustle shit, like working 3 businesses at once and not sleeping. You're here to build a nice physique that you are proud of. And to build this physique is gonna come from you sleeping well. Okay, not following this advice of like, if you sleep 9 hours, you're a fucking loser. You should be ashamed of yourself. You should like, guy puts the fucking glasses in like, you should go and sleep for 4 hours and just work 24/7 on your business. This is not true. Because your goal is to build a physique, and telling that sleeping does not guarantee achieving your goals is a fucking bullshit. Because your goal is the physique. Sleep is recovery. Sleep is improving your testosterone. Sleep is making more gains. Sleep is key for building muscle. And I fell for these lies a couple of years ago, like, yeah, like hustle culture, don't sleep, just work hard. And what happened? I was like, going to bed at like, I don't know, I was getting like 6-7 hours of sleep because I said, I'm gonna wake up at 5 a.m. and hustle and grind. And there's nothing wrong with waking up at 5 a.m., by the way. And I woke up at 5 a.m. a lot of times. I'm hustling, whatever. But then when I look myself in the mirror, my physique looked like shit. Like, it looks like shit. Like, a lot of guys will be flexing like, yeah, I don't even sleep, I just work hard. It's like, you look at their physique looks like shit. Or the guy is a fucking jacked motherfucker and he's gonna tell you like, yeah, I don't sleep, I just like, get like 3 hours of sleep at night. And it's because to build his physique, he slept for 9-10 hours a night. But now because he's built his physique, because he doesn't want to build any more new muscle, he doesn't care about sleep anymore. And when I fall for these lies and I start like sleeping less because sleep is not productive and like all this bullshit, I made less gains. And of course, in this video, I'm not telling you like sleeping is the magic thing. You first need to check off the fundamentals, training hard, pushing yourself one more rep, progressively overloading, eating a lot of food, bulking. But then sleep is so important as well. Like, first you need to check these things and then sleep, but you can't check these things if you're not sleeping. If you're getting 3 hours of sleep at night, your performance in the gym is gonna go down. You're not gonna progressively overload, you're not gonna increase your weights. It happened to me. It happened to a lot of guys. Like, when I was following this advice, yeah, sleep is not important. This is the thing that's happened to me. I started lacking in the training. I started like, weights were too heavy, like I was feeling too tired, I can't progressively overload, and I didn't have that much energy and I didn't grow. And so telling that sleep is not important is fucking bullshit. There's a study that you might know in which like they took two participants, the same diet, the same training plan, everything's the same. One group slept for 5 hours a night, and the other group slept for 8 hours a night. And the group that slept for 8 hours a night, his testosterone was good, and the group that didn't sleep, that slept for 5 hours a night, his testosterone went down by like 60% or something. It's a fucking like huge decrease. That lowering down your sleep is gonna make you perform worse in the gym, and when you perform worse, what happens? You don't train hard, you don't check off the most important thing that I preach you in every single video, which is progressive overload. You don't progressively overload, and you don't grow, because if you don't progressively overload, you're not gonna grow. If you don't do one more rep than the last time, you're not gonna grow. And if you're not sleeping fine, if your sleep is fucking trash, a lot of the times you're not gonna get this one rep more, and you're gonna waste gains in the gym. So destroy these things that sleep is for losers, and like sleeping is not guaranteed achieving your goals and all this shit. Because sleep is essential. See it like that. Sleep is essential for building muscle. Never sacrifice your sleep. Never. That's the mindset that you should have. Sleep is important. And then sleep builds muscle and testosterone. Like, it gives you energy to perform better in the gym, but also helps you recover. The place that you recover is when you're sleeping. When you're sleeping, when you're like, that's when you recover. That's when you produce testosterone. That's when all these things that you've done, like eating enough eggs, peanuts, and like getting enough fats, and like speaking to girls, all these things that increase your testosterone, that's when all these things that you've done, when you're sleeping, they all get put in your fucking balls, and your testosterone goes up at night. But if you don't sleep, your testosterone is not gonna go up, it's gonna go down. So sleep builds muscle, and sleep builds testosterone. And that's the mindset that I want you to have. I never want you to have the mindset of like, yeah, I don't want to sleep, like fucking losers. No. You, like, sleep is important. You're gonna achieve a better physique if you sleep fine compared to the guy who just like doesn't sleep. And so that's the thing right there. Let's talk about how to improve your sleep. Okay, let's talk about, like, I gave you the mindset, okay, sleep is so important. Don't fall for these lies, because when I fall for these lies of like, yeah, sleep is not important, I made less gains in the gym. I didn't grow any muscle, like any muscle, I'm telling you. Compared to the guy who just didn't listen to these things, and he just went and he just slept fine 8-9 hours. Like, I'm telling you, like, when you're comparing yourself to these hustlers, being lazy is gonna get you more gains in the gym than being a hustler. Because when you're lazy, kind of lazy, and you just go sleep 9-10 hours a night instead of, I don't know, walking at nighttime, which isn't gonna give you any success, by the way. If you go and sleep, you're gonna perform better in the gym, you're gonna perform better in school, you're gonna perform better in your business, better in your work, and you're gonna make more gains, make more money. So don't listen to these things. These guys are marketing you a lie. These guys are selling you the lie that you need to not sleep, and you need to like just, I don't know, hustle. That's not the thing. Sleep is part of the grind. I want you to remember these words. Sleep is part of the grind. Like, write this somewhere. If someone tells you sleep is not important, tell him sleep is part of the grind. Sleep is a work. Sleep is a task. It's so important. I've already convinced you that it's important. Never miss your sleep. Let's talk about how to improve it. The first thing, the most important thing, the biggest thing that's going to improve your sleep is regularity. I started doing this back like a few months ago. I heard that the biggest thing when it comes to improving your sleep is regularity, going to bed at the same time every single night, and waking up at the same time every single morning, even at the weekends, all the time. I heard this from like Matthew Walker, this big sleep expert, and I said, okay, I'm gonna try it. Tried it. Going to bed every single night at the same time, waking up every single night at the same time, my sleep went up. Like I started to feel a lot more energized compared to the times when I wasn't worried about the regularity. I was just worried about how many hours I was getting, and my sleep was all fucked up. Okay, like I was going to bed one night at like 11 p.m., another night at like 9, another night at like 12, and I was still getting 8 to 9 to 10 hours sleep. That's the thing, I was still getting this amount of sleep, but it's like my sleep was worse. And that's the thing that makes your sleep a lot worse, and it kills your health when you're not regular, when you go to bed at different times every single night. That's the thing. If you just go bed every single night at the same time and wake up every single morning at the same time, don't change anything for months, your sleep is gonna go up. You know, you're gonna notice that you're sleeping a lot better, you're making a lot more gains in the gym if you just go to bed every single night at the same time and wake up every single morning at the same time. You're gonna notice like after a couple of days your health goes up, your testosterone goes up, your sleep goes up by doing this, by having regularity. Regularity is the biggest thing when it comes to sleep. And like set yourself a time where you can go to bed every single night at the same time and wake up every single morning at the same time. For me, it's like 9 p.m. every single night, 6 a.m. every single morning. Of course, maybe like sometimes you're gonna have like a event, like I don't know, once a month, once every 2 or 3 months, you're gonna miss your bedtime. Okay, that's fine. If you're having fun there, if you go there and have fun and you enjoy yourself, okay, that's gonna help you make more gains because you'll become happier when you do these fun activities. That's fine, but every now and then, that's fine. But day to day, every single night, focus on getting that regularity in. Every single night at the same time, every single morning at the same time, even in the weekends when you don't have school. All the time. Go to bed. For me, it's 9 p.m., wake up at 6 a.m. That's it. And when I do this, in these periods where I just go bed every single night at the same time and I wake up every single morning at the same time. And by the way, you don't have to go at 9 p.m. and wake up at 6 a.m. This is just my thing. You can choose like do it like 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. Just focus on being regular, okay? It doesn't matter like if you go to bed at like 9 p.m. or 8 or 10 or 12. It doesn't matter. The thing that matters is going to bed every single night at the same time and wake up every single morning at the same time. For me, 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. is so good. That's why I do it. If it doesn't suit you well, use something different. But most likely you have school. You can't just go to bed at like 10 and wake up at 8 because at 8 a.m. you are at school. So set yourself something like this, like something similar to me, maybe like 9:30 to 7. That's good. 9:30 p.m. to 7 a.m. That's good. And you just stick to it religiously. Don't change it, and you're gonna find. I guarantee you're gonna find your sleep goes up, your happiness goes up, your testosterone, everything goes up, your gains go up, your grades go up, your business goes up, everything, and your relationship, everything goes up. And that's the thing, like the seasons where I was just doing this thing of focusing on regularity, going to bed every single night at the same time, waking up every single morning at the same time, my sleep was so good When I stopped doing this, and I started like, yeah, it's not important. Just the biggest thing is how many hours you sleep. That's when my sleep went down, because you can't really control this. Okay, like your body like has something that if you go to bed every single night at the same time and wake up every single morning at the same time, you get used to it and your body is good. But if you just go to bed at 9 p.m. usually, but one night you go at 10 p.m., so it's like a 1 hour window, your health will significantly go down. It's so unhealthy for you. It's so damn unhealthy for you. That's it. Maximum 15 minutes. So if your usual bedtime is 9:30 p.m., don't go to bed any later than 9:45 and any earlier than 9:15. Your usual wake up time is 7 a.m. Don't wake up earlier than 6:45 a.m. or 7:15 a.m. Of course, sometimes life happens. Sometimes, like, you wake up a little bit earlier, your family wakes you up. You wake up at like 5 a.m. Sometimes it happens, but try to be as good as you can with this regularity. This is going to improve your sleep a lot. Next thing to improve your sleep is to stop worrying about your sleep. Like, the thing that's going to improve your sleep a lot is not like researching all these things and watching sleep videos. Like, the more that you worried about sleep, the less your sleep is going to get, because sleep is not one of these things that you need to worry about. The times when I started worrying about sleep and I was thinking like, yeah, am I getting like enough sleep? Am I sleeping enough? Am I like Andrew Huberman, morning sunlight? And when I was worrying about all these things and my sleep went down, the thing that's going to improve your sleep is to tell yourself, I sleep fine, I sleep fine. Like, convince yourself like, yeah, my sleep is good, my sleep is so good, I sleep so good. And when you convince yourself these things, your body starts to believe it, and when you believe it, it gets reality and you start to sleep better. So stop worrying about sleep. The thing that's going to improve your sleep is by telling yourself, I sleep fine, I sleep fine, that's it, I sleep so good. That's it. Delude yourself, believe that you sleep fine. That's it. And then the last thing again, allocate 9 hours. So regularity doesn't mean like, yeah, regularity, go to bed every single night at the same time, wake up every single morning at the same time, and that's regularity, but that's so important. But also like focus on getting enough hours, not just like 12 a.m. bed and 6 a.m. wake up. That's like 6 hours. That's not good. 9:30 p.m. to 6:30 a.m. is like 9 hours. When you allocate 9 hours to your bed, you get enough sleep, because to get 8 hours of sleep, it's not just staying in bed for 8 hours, because when you go to bed, you toss and turn, you go like this, and like you wake up in the middle of the night. Sometimes you wake up a bit earlier and you think that you're getting 8 hours of sleep, but the reality is you're getting like 6 hours. So allocate 9 hours to bed. Sleep like 9 hours every single night, because 9 hours is enough. 9 to 10. Okay, that's it. Sleep checked off. If you want to build this physique, if you want to take this journey seriously and build a physique that when you look in the mirror, you love how you look, and girls screenshot your pictures, and girls message you to send them shirtless pictures, and your crush starts liking you because you look attractive with your physique, and guys respect you because of the size that you've built, and when you look at yourself in the mirror, you like how you look. If you want to build this physique, the thing that's happened to me, like, I started to love myself when I built this physique, and people started to respect me more. If you want this, you want to take this journey seriously, then just join my program, link in the description. I give you everything that you need. The workout routine that I paid a massive fitness guy to give me this workout routine. I give you the workout routine cheaper. I give you the meal plan, what to eat as a broke teenager who can't afford high quality foods, how to convince your parents to buy yourself protein, creatine, whatever, how to like improve your sleep, progressively overload, all these things I give you in the top link in the description, and you will make the most gains in your life. And it's cheap as fuck, so check it out. I see you there, and I also see you in the next video.